Babba game and shit.
I mean, just look at Charizard's...
But have you looked for the porn fit? No, I didn't have to look. It was just on my Twitter feed.
Just look at Charizard's model here. Instead of having actual modeling on the knees, it's just got texture.
Yes, and the eye as well.
Yeah.
This is the same model that they used for the 3DS games.
Yeah, like, they just got lazy.
It's true. Like,
Or
that cannot be denied.
the alternative would be no returning Pokemon at all, completely new decks.
I would
would
play a
be
game
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
I'd play that.
A new original Pokemon title that,
Yeah.
but the only reason
Just
they
a
had
new
returning
151
Pokemon from previous
Pokemon.
Exactly.
generations.
Yes, that would have been so good. And then,
they got to do that eventually because like, there's way too many Pokemon now.
but you know, they've got to have their merchandisable ones.
That's what I was about to say. Is the reason that they do bring back previous generation Pokemon is because they want to keep the nostalgia, people that are baited by nostalgia, in for the new games. Because I'm that sucker. I love nostalgia.
Yeah. But they already just released a nostalgic Pokemon game in Let's Go.
Yeah.
So.
They literally just did that.
I was about to say that I would really love a Mega Man 9 style.
Oh, they did that for Pokemon Black and White? I didn't.
Oh.
Did they?
Oh, they... Really?
Didn't they have classic Pokemon in that, like Pikachu?
They
And...
did. You get them later, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I think
but
later on.
The start of
Okay.
it, yeah.
No,
I actually haven't played Black and White.
I
I never
remember-
owned
no.
a copy.
I remember playing a game and being like, I can't get into the classic Pokemon. But then in the post game, you can. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's fine. I get to play the new experience, and then I get to import my favorites afterwards.
yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
of course.
Pokemon Silver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember there was one generation where they didn't have any previous generations Pokemon for the main game, and then
The classic Pokemon were
You could trade 'em in.
post game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I have no issue with that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
fine.
just have an issue when a corporation says we can't do a thing for this reason and it doesn't turn out to be the reason.
It's like, I can compare it to like Tony Hawk games. They have all new levels, but then when you unlock the old ones.
And plus, like, the Pokemon Company, not even Nintendo, the Pokemon Company is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has the money to throw around for its
Definitely.
game.
And you know what the nail in the coffin will be?
What?
If they release DLC payment for the classic Pokemon.
Everyone will be pissed.
They'll buy it anyway, and they'll be very successful.
But I don't think there will be, because I can't see any sort of place for DLC to fit into this game.
Didn't they,
Like, there's no microtransaction window.
He's got the
there's
DreamWorks
nothing.
space.
I read on Twitter that despite the hate, this is one of the best-selling, like, I can't remember if it's the best-selling Pokemon title or just one of the best-selling Switch titles at the moment.
I mean, a lot of it is very good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being critical of the developers and their strategy and Nintendo for pushing them to make one every season. But on the whole, it does look like so far it's a decent
Look at it roll.
experience.
Look, as
I
a
do
game,
love
it's a
the
good game,
backgrounds.
but it does fall short in a few areas, and it's
Yeah,
worth
there's-
taking a look at that.
There's some conspicuous things missing here and there.
I really cannot wait to
Yeah, like-
dress up the Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, like the New South Wales government has the money to employ more people in the fire department. Okay, are we comparing Dexit to the Bajinkian fires?
Jeez.
Hashtag Koala Killer.
But hey, look at half the state is on fire because some few people at the top don't want to spend money.
Oh. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah.
But no, it's the gay's fault. It's okay.
okay.
It's okay.
The gays will-
Oh, they were probably just greenie voters anyway.
Oh yeah.
The planet will go away
Fucking
soon.
our
don't worry.
PM is
How
so
the
dumb.
fuck do you
That's
say
probably not even
they would?
untrue.
It's okay. They didn't vote for us anyway.
That's
About
so
people
dumb.
who die.
Yeah.
It's because they didn't vote. It's fine.
Uh,
People who don't vote don't deserve to live anyway.
No, people who specifically don't vote for your party.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
You don't like me? Well, then you don't deserve to live. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Pikachu says trans rights.
That's how politics works, right?
Yeah,
it's
totally.
just-
That's how politics works.
Politics is just whoever's the most popular. wins.
Australia is really out here turning into the Fire Nation.
I like
Yes.
that.
Contest.
I like
school,
that.
buddy, just
But
a
that happens
sweetheart.
every year.
The
So,
Fire
you know.
Nation
What
attack.
I'm more
And yes,
concerned
I
about is
heard the news.
California.
Psyche always has such spicy comments. I really wanted to come and stream with us
Oh
sometime.
yeah, totally.
From young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, are ya?
Okay, so like, Australia decided to sell
Here we
California
are.
a bunch of gum trees, right?
yeah.
Eucalyptus
Oh,
gum trees.
I see what you're saying, Beeps.
Yeah, big
well,
fires.
in that case, like, I'm not leveling the criticism at any particular person or part of the corporation. What I'm saying is, whoever made the choice to make it like this and push for this result should have possibly said maybe not do that decision. Maybe treat it more like a Zelda or a Mario.
Yeah.
A spot of pocket
I'm
money
not
for
saying
your journey.
I'm not blaming Satoshi Tajiri or any of the Game Freak staff necessarily, but if it's a person at Nintendo, I don't know whose choice it was. I can't reach in there and say, hey, it was this guy's fault in particular. It was Game Freak, or I can just say, look, this result is not ideal, and we need to look at why.
Nintendo's like, if you don't like it, make your own Pokemon game, and then they do.
Yeah.
If I'm coming over to the
did,
stream,
and
we're
then-
playing Just Dance. Guess I've got to go buy Just Dance now.
That'd be really cool. I'd play that with you.
But yeah,
Aw.
like what I love, back to the bushfire stuff.
Yeah.
What I love is that Australia sold California a bunch of eucalyptus gum trees.
That was a bad idea.
But forgot to mention that in a few generations they'll just spontaneously combust
Oh gosh.
as a way to reproduce.
By the way, these trees, they catch on fire normally.
That's just the thing that they do. So just don't have houses near them,
It's a
mate.
feature.
But it's a feature, not a it's a feature, not a glitch.
When I went to America last time, while I was there was 2 major fires in LA.
Oh.
Were they the eucalyptus
Wow.
trees that we gave them?
Oh, I also want to point out, I absolutely don't support
Possibly.
the harassment of Game Freak staff or Game Freak or other Pokemon fans for playing this game. I'm
yeah.
not one of these boycott people who's like, don't enjoy anything.
You can criticize the game, but don't like be an asshole.
Well,
Like, don't be
No,
toxic.
but people saying Game Freak lied and pointing fingers at the devs when there's clearly a lot more going upset. Yes. I think we agree, Beeps. I'm not sure who's responsible. There's some bad practices at Game Freak, but we don't know why those bad practices are there. But
Yeah.
let's just look at the result and see how we can respond and say, hey, instead of doing that next time, please include these things that we would like.
Yeah.
And you, Score Bunny. Take care, Haley.
as for the
Come on,
bushfires,
you-
how they started, it's literally just because eucalyptus trees, after a certain period of time, spontaneously combust, and that's how they reproduce.
Yeah.
Come to... Okay.
Like,
They do, yeah, they
That's
literally
just-
catch on fire.
that's just the life cycle of a gum tree.
Have you seen
All
that
because the game industry is a hot mess. Yeah, it is.
It is a little
Yeah,
bit. We
true.
need another video game crash.
I am.
Clip?
I
No, they
am.
gotta release ET 2.
I want a world crash so we can
Don't worry,
start
I'll
again.
make it happen.
I'll
I'm
make
gonna,
it happen.
I'm gonna write a letter to Nintendo.
At this point, if a AAA studio wanted to work with me, I would probably say no.
I want to make an ET 2.
Dude,
you
Just-
what do you refuse to believe, Sai?
She refuses to believe that I'll make an ET 2. I'll do it.
No, I think they're refusing to believe that gum trees just spontaneously combust. It's just what they do. That's literally how they reproduce.
Yeah, it is.
They've got really hard gum nuts, which
Yeah.
is where the seeds are stored, and they only crack open and germinate in intense fires.
Yeah, we are the Fire Nation because bushfires are literally part of how the trees reproduce.
Yeah, it's just what happens. No, look it up. It's true.
No, we like.
Australia is fucked. There's a reason why no one wants to live here.
Nah, it's the Greens' fault.
Nah, it's the gays' fault.
It's the gays' fault.
Isn't that what the PM said at one point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
because
those gosh
Skomer
darn-
is a member of Hillsong, and Hillsong is a Christian cult.
It's those gosh darn LGBTQAI.
Google Earthshakers as well. It's a fucked up
I
thing.
mean, and plus, like, bushfires are good in some respect because
Backburning.
It burns the underbrush, produces a lot of ash, and helps to fertilize the soil.
Wait, are those
so
sheep
it's
just blocking the way?
bushfires are good for our ecosystem.
this is the greatest route design in Pokemon yet.
You're talking about a
The
nation.
fucking Great Emu
The Great
War.
Emu. Some
The
people get
entire
pissed off when I.
Italian military versus 100,000 emus. The emus fucking win.
Yep.
Ooh.
On the Wikipedia page, it says outcome decisive
gosh.
emu victory.
Why
Oh
does
my
this-
gosh.
Why does this Pokemon look like a bad drawing?
Why does it look like a nerd?
So
Why does it look like a
thin.
dildo?
I mean,
All of
kind
those
You
things.
got some
Yeah.
ideas?
A nerd dildo.
I'd like to stick,
Dildo.
I'd like to stick that on me.
Oh man, imagine if we had a great
Have you ever put
cassowary
glasses
war
on your
instead.
dildo?
That would have been
Isn't there a cassowary
insane.
Pokemon?
You could do little puppet shows with a dildo.
Hmm?
Like put the glasses on it and it'd become that Pokemon.
Yeah. True.
Alright, I don't want to get into any more unnecessary Pokemon battles until I get balls.
Giggity.
Hey.
That's just a paralyze heal.
I think you might already have balls.
Do you check the inventory?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
Guess not.
don't.
You do
Alright,
get
why
them
would
pretty.
you
Oh!
Yeah, you
do
do.
that?
Look in the Pokeball section.
What? It didn't tell me.
Is Psyche new here? Why are we talking about fucking
Yeah, I
the
think
Pokemon?
Hop just gives them to you.
Oh.
And then you get an extra 10 later on.
We do that sometimes.
Oh,
it's
it's time to
20.
catch me some fucking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Alright, why are we talking about fucking the Pokemon? Because,
is
have
this-
you seen Garbodor?
Trust you to fall in love with a trash fire.
Me.
Yep.
If she's hot, shut
Is
up.
Garbodor a Gumtree?
Sorry?
No, nothing. I was making a joke.
The internet connectivity is garbage. It's hard
The-
for friends to play.
The
That
game lags
sucks.
when you're connected to the internet.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of frame drops, so it doesn't look like it's very well optimized either. That's
It's alright.
usually... Poor optimization is usually a crunch thing, though. Like, if you've got...
Yeah.
Oh, shit! I shouldn't have used Ember! I should have used Tackle!
I wanted to get rid of
Oh!
So
That should be
this
okay.
evolves
There's
into...
no GTS?
This evolves into a flying steel type.
Oh, steel wing time.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's
Yeah.
a Whittle Tweety board. That looks like an ugly board.
Now that's an
The
ugly
cheat-
board.
The cheat is one fine young looking
I'm
man.
semi-new,
That-
but
that
Finn
is
is
ugly
already
ball.
trying to get into my pants. Hey, look! If you don't want that, you can just keep your distance. I'm okay. Consent is very important to me.
That is an ugly board.
Strong bad.
Shove your balls in its
Don't
face.
bad.
Do it.
I think the plan is to incorporate the GTS and proper online trading with people into Pokemon Home. Oh, yeah. Mitch,
Oh, you
what
can
were
just
we
press
talking
X.
about? Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. That's a quality of life feature I appreciate.
Yeah.
Oh,
What were we talking about? Pokemon Bank and how it's kind of a
Yeah,
scam.
the Pokemon Bank is literally a scam now, retrospectively, as a result of Pokemon Sword and Shield not letting you use it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the people are storing all of their Pokemon onto Pokemon Bank and then realizing that they can't, like, get them back in any significant way. Because the whole purpose of it was to switch between generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To allow you to do that.
That's fucked up.
Is Pokemon Home a new version of that?
I don't know,
What is-
nor do I care.
What's
because I
Pokemon
don't,
Home? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't really trust any new software thing that doesn't have longevity planned.
The design of
Yeah.
Bank wasn't future-proof.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't
Yeah.
future-proof.
Okay, so Pokemon Home's the new thing.
Okay.
Okay. Can you move stuff from Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home?
You know what I don't understand? Not Pokemon.
Rookie
Nintendo kept making a new reward program every fucking few years.
Yeah.
And changing like your Nintendo points. Now you got like Nintendo Gamer Points plus X and shit like that.
Underneath each move, it has
I don't know.
an effectiveness
Yeah,
rating.
yeah. If you've already fought that Pokemon, then the
That's so cool.
yeah, yeah. It's a really cool thing.
It does what?
See, that is a
But
nice
if you run into
feature.
a new
That's a
Pokemon,
neat
it doesn't
feature.
have that.
What happens?
Yeah.
Information. Oh, you can call up
Yeah, yeah. There's
information
lots of
mid-thing.
really cool information.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool. Quick attack!
Oh, we're
Quick
playing
attack.
2-player now.
Quick attack!
One player plays the trainer. One
If
player
you're going to
plays
transfer
Pokemon.
from Bank and therefore Gen 6 and 7 games to Pokemon Home, which is tied to your Nintendo Online profiles.
Why do they
Ah.
keep changing their online services?
I'm
Catch
imagining-
another one.
I'm imagining this game is like that Mario, Mega 64 skit where it's like they go back in time and they show like someone from the 80s, like a Mario game. It's like, oh, it's just Mario. Like, okay, how about we go back to the 1880s and show them video games? It's like, oh, it's just Mario.
Hello. Woohoo.
Like, I feel like
I've already
this-
got EXP share.
This is the Pokemon equivalent of that, where like if you went back in time and showed them this game, it's like, oh, it's just Pokemon.
Which, as opposed to
Not
being
new.
tied to your Nintendo ID, which Nintendo's dropped like a yeah.
We need to get Billy in his time belt.
Billy and his time.
Billy and his time belt.
As
Go
opposed
through
to
time.
being
Go
tied
through
to-
time.
Teleporting, fat guy.
Should I catch a Wooloo?
That
They
was
look
small
kind
shit.
of garbage.
Didn't
They
you say
evolved
that
into
Smosh
something somewhat
deep-throated
cool.
Jesus?
Yeah,
They did do
I
that.
think it was Anthony.
I do like that
Yeah,
meme of
put
showing
Jesus right down
how
his
in
skull.
Cardiff there was
Yeah.
a sheep blockage on the train.
Because Nintendo's
Well-
a decade behind other companies in terms of online play works.
First he
Yeah.
licked Jesus, and then
Not
he
wrong.
murdered him.
Not wrong
Then
at
he
all.
deep-throated him, and then he like straight up fucked him.
But yeah.
It's a little far for early YouTube.
Yeah. He would have definitely gotten demonetized if it
Oh,
was
shit.
not on YouTube.
I might be in real trouble here.
Are you just gonna fill out your time with your entire team with
Rookie D's? No,
Yeah.
I thought there was another type of Pokemon in there, but I need to go to the Pokemon
I'm gonna
Center
start
anyway.
my next video with, hey kids, fuck Copper.
Yeah, Nintendo just don't know how to do online. They just don't know how to do it properly.
that's not a Pokemon Center.
Isn't it? It
It's
looks
a
like-
research
is that
lab.
a designer a closed store?
Well done! Oh my god!
Just sneaks up on you, steals your wallet.
Oh lord, he comes.
That ass.
Stomp.
He's looking straight at it.
Yeah.
It's 2019 and we're still swapping friend codes. Yeah.
It's fucking. Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
You reached the goal and
Would you
managed
like
to
have
find the
my 20
Pokemon
digit
Research
code?
Lab.
Ugh. I can't speak today.
Gidget code.
Ugh.
Boo.
Ugh.
I ate a dog named Gidget.
I know. I'm sure
He was
glad
the
I've got
cutest.
Charizard with me.
Nom.
Gwar.
Yeah, he still sounds like a Gen 1 Game Boy sound effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. They try to keep it consistent between games.
Hmm.
You'd prefer it if they just said their name.
I
Yeah.
got to give it to.
Look, I preferred if they did
Charizard.
something else at all.
So like the anime sound clips or something like that.
Anime sound clips or like
an animal noise.
or an animal noise. Yeah, yeah. Because at the moment, oh, have fun, beeps.
Do the battles look anything as good as the first?
Oh,
Pokemon
look, it's the
Stadium?
Queen's favorite
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I would love to see like a new iteration of Pokemon Stadium on the Switch.
That would be so
Wouldn't
good.
that be so good?
Apologies for getting on my high horse about this. I loathe cancel culture with every. I do too, beeps.
Yeah.
So I respect your position,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
glad
Oh,
that
look,
we
it's
agree
you know
that
who.
despite there being problems, that's no excuse for online
Oh
harassment
yeah, I'm
or
anti-toxic
vitriol.
Pokemon fans.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's
not.
okay to have an opinion, but it's not okay to like condemn people for doing something.
No.
Like
And don't
this.
send
After all,
death threats.
they're just people making a video game.
Yeah, but there are some people sending death threats to like Game Freak devs, and I'm
Oh,
like, don't do
what?
that.
No.
That's so dumb. Why?
Don't do that.
Also, the characters are super hot.
In this game?
Yeah.
That character, yes.
I reckon. More,
I would fuck
reckon-
100% of the cast.
100%. Even Charizard.
Hey.
And that dog.
And the
Wow.
dog, and the sheep.
Guys,
The
guys, you forget, I am a furry. I'd fuck anything.
Are you talking about an anthropomorphic version of these characters, or just the characters?
Yes.
I can't pick Squirtle. Worst game ever.
Shove
Why this
your-
orange hair bitch super glue pebbles to her?
Why? Maybe you should just stop judging other people's life choices. You
Yeah,
asshat.
true.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's his trainer Sonia.
Do you know what they call the
What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks
Oh.
because that's what women are for.
Oh my god.
She cooks math. Good math.
She makes food you can gobble down in a flash.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what kind of introduction is that? Oh, who's gonna? Do you want to
Yeah.
be a Sonia?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, I could be Sonia.
I'm good.
Okay.
What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too.
You pushed it into me, remember?
Push it into me. Anyway, nice to meet you. My name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant.
How come she got a blocked nose all of a sudden?
That's what I do when I'm
That's
doing
just-
some
yeah.
accents.
This is Haley.
Yeah. This is Haley. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set her on the true straight path, would you?
Also,
The
I
true and honest
I
part.
assure
I
you,
told,
she was
I told you
unvaccinated.
already. I'm a fucking lesbo.
I'm a trans
Yeah,
lesbian.
yeah. You fucking cock.
Trans lesbian represent.
What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Oh, so Rotoms are like industrialized and
Yeah,
pressed
I guess
into
so.
phones.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
is there
slavery.
like a sentient?
Fucking scrotum phones.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it
my
looks a bit like an
pain.
iPhone
Yeah.
or an Android with just a little cover on it.
Let's go, lesbian.
Do you know what the companion that Ash has in the new Pokemon
Yeah,
anime is
Go.
called? Go.
Yeah.
It's just called Go.
'Cause
Por-
that's what,
Wait,
that's the
Pokemon
big-
gay and Pokemon straight? And then the bonus game, Pokemon bi?
Yeah.
Nah, Pokemon Pan.
Oh, Pokemon Pan? Yes!
I'll use this frying pan as,
As a drying pan!
Wow.
That's such a good one.
Rock rocks.
Okay, so this is the part where it says, do you want an extended tutorial or not?
No.
I know a lot about
I don't
Pokemon,
think
yes.
we really... Okay.
Well
Well
said.
said.
In that case, I'll make it so you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom phone.
Oh,
Hooray!
it's generic hand animation.
When Brock's girlfriend breaks up with him, it's like, I'll use this frying pan as a crying pan!
It's extra
Could
salty.
you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She lives in the town down the
wait.
road
Is,
too.
is Brock like the world's most lovable incel?
No.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And Asian stereotype in one.
But he's okay with it. He doesn't blame the women for
Yeah.
it. He's like the most polite incel.
You know, he does eventually get laid, so...
Yeah, true.
And like,
His
it's...
love quest is complete.
Finally over!
And then
My
he's just
love
in,
quest is finally over.
and then he's just sitting there like, actually, it wasn't that great.
Wow. I
Sex
thi-
is overrated.
I think I'm actually gay.
I think
I think I
know
liked
this
Ash all along.
I think I'll just continue my Pokemon breeding.
No, there's actually a
If you
bit.
know what
there's
I
a bit.
mean.
Reading.
There's a bit in Pokemon Advanced, I believe, where Brock and Ash meet again, and they're like, "Us guys have to stick together." You know what I mean?
All right, Ash, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, and these two men are gonna do it